It's that time of year again. Christmas is coming up, and you may want to get a blacksmith or a bladesmith a present. So what really do you get someone? So we're going to be covering a few fairly inexpensive and useful tools for every blacksmith and bladesmith. So let's go ahead and get started. So starting off, everyone needs a hammer. A solid option is a cross peen hammer. You can get one as cheap as this, which is about $5. You can also get a custom hammer, which can be between $100 and $200. So if someone is just getting started, this simple hammer here is great. A little bit of resurfacing on it, and you have a very usable hammer. You want something more personalized, go for the custom. Next is another item that they're going to be using all the time, and that is tongs. You can buy pre-made or you can buy sets. This was made in a set, so you get 5 sets of tongs that you have to put together and forge out the reins. So simple project, but is a good project to get started. Moving on with safety. We need hearing protection because usually you are around loud equipment. This is a pair of Bluetooth headphones, and they are great. It will reduce the sound around you, but you can still listen to stuff while you're working. It's a very good option for most people. Moving on with grinding, such as this 2x72 over here, you need a respirator. This is a cheaper respirator, but it works well. This is a 3M respirator. I will also link a few other respirators that you may be interested in buying. Now, we work with sparks, we work with fire a lot. So what is one thing, if they don't currently have, that you may want to get them? Well, this is a nice thick leather apron. This one is my personal one, and I use it all the time. It's great for using grinders, angle grinders, going around the forge, hitting metal, anything that you may be needing hot work around, this is a great option for protection. Next, we're moving on to some more finishing tools and just some nice stuff to get. So not everyone can afford a bigger, fancier grinder, and you can get by with some good files. This is a Ferd file. It's made in, I believe that's Germany. But great files, and you can get these fairly inexpensive, at least this particular half bastard. You can get it fairly inexpensive. Next, we're going to be lumping some tools together. These are some more finished tools. So here we have a caliper. This is another style of calipers just for measuring without knowing what it is if you want to match something. These are great for scribing. And we have a engineer's square. These are great for finish work, and they're all relatively inexpensive. So here are a couple more finish tools. This is an angle finder. So when you're setting angles on grinders, when you're setting angles for doing your final edge on your knife, this is great to have to give you a reference on knowing what angle you are at. Here we have a file guide. You put this on your knife to do the ricasso areas, to get your plunge lines. It is a great tool, and you can get some fairly inexpensive, but they can also go fairly expensive. I'll have multiple linked in the description. This is a new tool for me. This is great though. This is a height gauge. So you can easily mark center line of knife even if you have a taper in the knife. And you can just go ahead and do a lot of layout stuff, make sure your knife is nice and straight, all with this tool. It is a very nice tool. Now we are moving into some more finished stuff. This is sandpaper. We go through a ton of it. So especially knife makers, we go through a ton of sandpaper. Get some good 3M sandpaper, or there are some other brands. I'll link some in the description, as everything else will be also. But sandpaper, you can get as much as you want for us because we will use it. Moving on, we have a whetstone sharpening kit. This is one of 3 stones starting at, I believe it is 300, 1,000, and 3,000. This is a good kit, and I believe this one is on sale currently. Some of the stuff that I'm linking will also be on sale due to Black Friday. So this will be a great tool to pick up, getting final edges, and you can get knives razor sharp with these stones. I want to go over another tool quickly. This is a 2x72 belt sander. This is a great tool, and you can do a cheaper or a more expensive way to get this. So I would recommend going to Housemade. I'll link them in the description. They sell grinder kits. They also sell complete grinders. That is all the tools that I have listed for you guys to pick up and to look for, to get for someone that may want some. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I hope you got some use out of it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.